to announce a group read. Greg and I are opening up these two books for group read. We were just going to reread them, both rereads for me. I've read 3 Gaddis novels now with Greg, The Recognitions and Carpenter's Gothic, which is a domestic story. But so this will be a reread for me. It's a pleasure because it's very humorous. It might become my favorite comedic novel, which is A Confederacy of Dunces, which is Greg's favorite, forget comedic, but favorite novel. So, and this is up there with Greg too. 3rd read for him this time. It's a big book. I don't have any marginalia in it yet. I have some dog ears. It's unattributed dialogue, which means well, first off, it's just dashes like Joyce, or the first one to do it was Don Quixote, Cervantes, with the dashes and that. But not only is it dashes, but it's not, there's no like, said Greg, or hi, I'd like to do this today, said Debs. But there's like, there'll be, Marion, listen, you're talking about that man before it's da-da-da-da-da, or so you know he's talking to Marion. Things like that. The print is, the font is good size. It's a New York Book Review book, so is Hard Rain Falling. So, you know, really good quality book. There are places where there's a change in font, not many, and there's like here's a whole page of different font. Here is remember wine ads in the paper. It's a story about a kid, a youngster in like a junior high, middle grade, who starts many businesses from a phone booth, and gets involved in trading on the stock market and penny stocks, and just builds up from there. It's gets other people to do his work. It's amazing. So join us. We're reading this over a 3-month period too, so it's going to be leisurely. And we also recommend Audible has it on audio book, and that's my MO for big hard books, is to listen to it while I read. I've been doing that forever. Now the second book we're reading in September, also leisurely, we're gonna wind up I think September 21st, and then no spoilers until then. But this is a prison novel, one of the best American prison novels, not only according to me, but according to writer-critic Jonathan Lethem, who we all know. And what I also like about this is it starts out in Portland, Oregon, where I live. It's a very noir, atmospheric book. Portland is a city like that. I've been lucky enough to live for periods of time, and like over a year or more, in different American cities, from Georgia, the South, Moultrie, Georgia, 20 miles north of Tallahassee, Florida, right on the border there, to La Mesa, California, San Diego, Toledo, Ohio, born and raised there, now Portland, Oregon. Portland, Oregon really has a distinct flavor. It's almost like the city is a character. Well, it is a character. Look at the TV show Portlandia, for example. But the novel starts out like in the 30s, and then goes through that. It's not all in Portland either. A lot is in Cali, specifically San Quentin. and then that goes from like 1956 to the 60s. I can't remember exactly if like landmarks or bridges from Portland are specifically mentioned in this book, but I wouldn't doubt it. Like pool halls or anything, there's still a whole street, 4th Street, where well, you can gamble in Oregon. Like in a bar, you can play video poker and that. Don't get me started. But like down on 4th, downtown, they have pool halls and horse racing on TV from around the country. So I'm going to mention a couple other prison novels that I really like. One of my favorites is John Cheever's Falconer. That's an old school prison novel. This is an old book with beveled edges, hardcover. Library book? No. But I've read this 2-3 times. Could use to read it again. And this is a book, Homeboy, by Seth Morgan. That is a wild ride. A literary descendant of William Burroughs and Henry Miller, Morgan writes with the picturesque authority of a Joycean Hell's Angel. Homeboy. I turned Greg onto this year, and he liked it. It's gritty, San Francisco tenderloin, etc. But so join us in the group read if you want. I'll link below to Greg's announcement and his Discord, and also it's going to be on Voxer. I can get you on the Voxer group or Discord too. It is very easy. But so after this month of August for me, when I'm really pounding on in August, and now I'm enjoying it. But these 2 books in September will be, and I'm probably buddy reading some other books. In fact, I know I am. And but so don't be afraid of the big book. It's a joy. And the other's a trip. Okay, I'll talk to you in the comments.